Alright, we are live. It is a muggy day in the lush, green, rolling hills of upstate New York. Probably the first muggy day that we've had well, actually maybe the second muggy day that we've had all summer. Let me know, guys, if you need me to adjust the sound system. I've got a fan going in the background to try to get some circulation in my room. I picked a time for this show match when I'd be less visibly sweating bullets on camera. But if that seems to be an issue, then I will go and get a bucket of cold water and dump it over my head so you can't see the sweat anymore. So we got a show match between two very special people today. I haven't done any Age of Empires content in a while, so I decided to cast this one on my own. We've got SmoKey in the yellow. He's playing as the Burgundians, and we've got TheEmuWarrior in the purple playing as the Hindustanis in this first game of a best-of-5 show match. My favorite part about this show match, though, is that it is standard victory conditions. So both of these players are around 1,500 to 1,600. I don't know how much of a difference standard victory is going to make, but it's hidden civ, no repeat, so these guys did not know what their opponent was going to potentially choose. They could have been the same civ for all they knew. But here they are in this first matchup. Whoever loses this matchup will pick the next map, and so on and so forth. So, we've got a pretty open map for SmoKey, I think. He's got forward gold, but he does have safe berries, which is good. And the TheEmuWarrior's map with the map hacks. Look at this. Alright, well, let's get going then, and let's spectate and see what we got here. Alright. Let's cycle through these screens. So we're going to try it with Capture Age. It certainly looks good in Capture Age, which reminds me I probably need to adjust my graphics settings in Capture Age. Emu thinks that SmoKey is going to make Cavaliers. We'll see about that. If I can actually adjust the graphics settings now while these guys are having... Let's see. Settings. Graphics. Oh, looks like it's already turned way down. Alright, looks like I already did it, boys and girls. Alright, well, if anybody thinks of something else I should try, let me know. So, SmoKey recognizes Emu's pick of the Hindustanis. He's afraid of camels, I think. Hey, Yo-Yo Dude is here in chat. Welcome, Yo-Yo. So we got SmoKey with 1 second of Town Center idle time, and the TheEmuWarrior with no seconds of Town Center idle time. Okay, so SmoKey with pretty standard 6 on geese, 6 on sheep, going to build a lumber camp now. We're not going to know too much about what these players are doing until they declare how many they'll have on wood here. So if Emu only puts 3 on wood, then this is a clue that he is going scouts. Emu is still collecting from his geese. He has found 2 more geese, and he is finding the last 2 now. So now he can go either push deer or scout his opponent. What he does will tell us what his plans are. Looks like Emu is going out across the map. He is looking for his opponent. He's also in chat. Welcome, Emu. Okay, so SmoKey is sending a 4th to wood, so we know that SmoKey is not going scouts. I mean, he might do some strange 22-pop scouts build, but it just doesn't really make any sense. Emu has snacks and water. That's good. Alright, so SmoKey with a little bit of idle time. I wonder what happened there. This is starting to look like Tech Chariot idle time. Emu's Town Center has been perfectly working the whole time, though. Okay, SmoKey shooting the boar with the Town Center to weaken it, ungarrisons, and kills it. Here comes the TheEmuWarrior, though. He's going to find SmoKey's base, I think. Let's see what TheEmuWarrior can see. Alright, so TheEmuWarrior has found the berries, so he knows that SmoKey's around here somewhere. Probably doesn't want to go up too far in the corner, unless he's looking for SmoKey's scout, which in that case, that's incredible luck. And they are going to take a scout fight here, fighting over the high ground. And SmoKey decides to bail on it. So technically, Emu hasn't found any of SmoKey's resources yet. SmoKey's starting the wall early, in my opinion. And these are small, compact walls, too. What's the TheEmuWarrior doing? He is not walling yet. He's built a single palisade tile here. SmoKey got double bit. What? Oh yeah, you're right. So now SmoKey can afford to have only 3 on wood, and that seems to be the plan indeed. Burgundians with those OP early eco bonuses. He didn't practice his build, or maybe he's trying to imitate one, or maybe he just has clumsy fingers like Tech Chariot. He does have 33 seconds of town center idle time, though, so he's a villager behind the TheEmuWarrior. The TheEmuWarrior... Alright, yeah, the TheEmuWarrior knows where his base is. Emu only 3 on wood. Emu... He's working on having the food to click up. He should be able to click up soon. He's on 19 pop, about to be 20. Yeah, and now Loom's coming in. So Emu is doing a standard 20 pop scouts build.
No.
What we got here?
No.
Barracks coming up for the TheEmuWarrior. Smart. It's very easy to forget the barracks while you're advancing, and then you have to make a barracks and wait for that to complete before you can start your stable.
Yes.
Alright, so the TheEmuWarrior is waiting here. He has plans for SmoKey. SmoKey is continuing the wall off. I think he's going to prioritize walling this next, and maybe try to close a path to the center of his town. Surely SmoKey must know, and he's on his way up now. He's going to wall to the town center. He cannot Burgundian boom against TheEmuWarrior. TheEmuWarrior is too worthy of an opponent.
No.
Now, Emu is about 1 minute away from the next age.
Yes.
The scout is weakened, though, so even a feudal age scout, I think, would fail to kill a villager if SmoKey catches it in time and fights back. And SmoKey definitely wants to make sure that he's walled here. He's building another lumber camp up here. I don't really like this lumber camp, but I'm not really sure what choice he has at the same time, too. Like, what would he do? Build a lumber camp here? Or try to come all the way back here for a lumber camp? It could be cool, though, if SmoKey managed to wall this section off. Then he could have a nice little base here. And that, indeed, seems to be the plan. Alright, so TheEmuWarrior is feudal age. We've got 3 villagers started on the stable. To get the stable up as quickly as possible. Emu wants to make scouts, and he wants them now. So Emu wants to end this soon. SmoKey's builder is under attack. So somewhere in a section of the minimap that is blocked... Oh, it's just a grave. Lovely. Alright, over here. SmoKey somehow managed to fight this scout off and get the barracks up. This is actually not too bad. It's not going to stop scouts, but he's going to put his stable up, and then he'll probably build a gate across here. SmoKey has an idle villager. Alright, he found it. And he really needs to finish this, which he has. And I would actually build a house here and maybe another wall there, just because it's so hard to make sure that you... Like, if the scouts start attacking this, it can take forever for your villager to move around to repair the wall or build it behind it. Alright, so the TheEmuWarrior's got his stable up, but he's not building any more scouts. How many scouts does the TheEmuWarrior have? He has 2 plus the 1. He's got 3 scouts, 3 military total. SmoKey already has a spearman out. Alright, SmoKey just getting horse collar now, and it comes time for the farms. And yeah, I don't think Emu's going to make any more scouts. Just like, alright, my opponent's fully walled. It's time to get up to Castle Age. So the TheEmuWarrior is going to attack the wall. Let's see if SmoKey can get there in time.
No. Yes.
They're Hindustani scouts too. What does that mean to me, Yo-Yo? Yeah, like, palisade walls are way too weak in this game. Why did SmoKey even build this here? It was a waste of time. As soon as the scouts got here, they went through. It's not like this stopped the scouts. It's not like they got here, went back, and then came back, and it didn't buy him any time, except for, like, 30 seconds. And now the scouts are going to come in and fight these villagers and kill one.
Result.
Spearman is there. SmoKey paying for not double walling this. SmoKey should take walling lessons from the walling champion. Could get him down to 1300 again. Alright, EmuWarrior decides... Oh, he's going to leave. Alright. Maybe he'll go scout the map. Maybe he feels that SmoKey is too on to him. Maybe he's satisfied with the damage done, and that he'll be up to the next stage before SmoKey. Okay, SmoKey is here with scouts of his own, though. And the EmuWarrior is not going to finish this wall in time. That is, if SmoKey actually does try to get in here, he probably can. Hindustani scouts have +2 versus buildings. It's 1 less than a man-at-arms. Yeah, that's OP. So, SmoKey not bothering to scout this last section here, assumes it's completely closed, and decides to try to hammer his way through. Okay, the EmuWarrior decides to deal with this, buy himself some time. Walls that villager out. Is he gonna... Alright, he deletes it and brings her in and then re-walls it. Whenever I accidentally have a villager or two outside of my walls, I build a lumber camp in the corner and make a low elo legend sneak stable. Alright, so who's going to be Castle Age first? The resources look better for the EmuWarrior, but neither player has enough to click up. SmoKey could come from behind and surprise us. He has a market, and he's got the double walls going up now. He should have built another palisade here, but I guess this could be okay because any units that could attack this house, you'd only be able to fit a couple in there, so it would take less damage over time, so it would last longer. Okay, he is making sure that he double walls this time. My camera is blocking the mini-map. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't normally use Capture Age. Alright, let me see what I can do. How about that? We'll go over here. Yeah, I don't normally. But I haven't done something like this in a while. Okay. EmuWarrior going to build a blacksmith. These scouts get chased away by the spearmen. So the EmuWarrior is sitting on a single villager kill. And I think he's happy with that. Both players click up around the same time. Neither one has really made that much military. SmoKey has 8 feudal units. Mostly spearmen. Half spearmen, I would say. The other half scouts. So neither one of these players is really serious about trying to kill each other right now. Come on, fog mode. Go away. How do I turn off the... Ah, there we go. Okay. That's better. You could also do something like this. Aha. More map. SmoKey has bad macro. Or maybe I'm playing from his account. Well, let's take a look. No, SmoKey's macro is pretty good compared to Yo-Yo's, I think. He only has a minute and a half of idle time while on his way to the Castle Age. Both players are investing into the armor for mounted units. SmoKey is built kind of like a protrusion to his wall so that he can take this gold safely. He has another gold back here. Is this villager going to get there in time? Yes, she is, because he double-walled. See? The smartness of double-walling.
No.
But he's not taking this gold. EmuWarrior says go away. Oh, okay. SmoKey's trying to get in here. Well, both players are going to wall each other out just fine. They both went scouts, so walling your opponent with quick walls is... Not quick walls, but double walls is kind of the meta. And the EmuWarrior is building this house behind this other house. And SmoKey hits Castle Age, and immediately down goes 2 Town Center Foundations. Oh, man. He's going to try to out-boom the EmuWarrior? That seems like a big mistake.
No.
The EmuWarrior loves booming. Playing a boomed match against the EmuWarrior is like wrestling with a pig in the mud. After a while, you start to realize the pig enjoys it. Alright, Knight comes out to chase these scouts away, and SmoKey is going to finish getting down this monastery after he plugs this hole so the scouts can't come back. So SmoKey remembering that Relic Victory is enabled this game. So the TheEmuWarrior is Castle Age, but the TheEmuWarrior... Okay, Second Town Center Foundation is over here. Okay. And the TheEmuWarrior is waiting. Actually, he has nothing on wood, so maybe the TheEmuWarrior is simply planning to do only a 2-town center boom. Maybe that's Emu's plan. We'll have to see. He's making camels now. Wants to get in. I don't know if SmoKey... SmoKey will probably just make some monks. Okay, this palisade wall is getting chewed up pretty fast, though. SmoKey needs to react to this. And look at that. These units just walk right in.
Yes.
Kind of OP. Oh, SmoKey had lost connection. I see. Yeah, this is looking pretty ugly. SmoKey taken off of half of his farms. Has to repair these houses. Now, this looks a little bit like Tech Cherry Quick Walls, except there would have been a hole in the wall, or Tech would have forgotten to send his villagers back to work or repair the house. Look at that, though. It requires 3 villagers to repair this house. Now he's just going to dive the farms. All because he got in. Where's the monk? Alright, there is one monk here in the monastery. He's not going to jump out with just one. He'll need a couple. Now, SmoKey has 50 villagers and he has 3 town centers, each with a garrison capacity of 15. So, and he's already got villagers walled behind some of these houses. So, let's say that he has 10 walled behind these houses. That means that he's got 40 villagers that don't have a house wall around them. Which, hey, look, 3 town centers could accommodate that. So he's actually not, it's actually not too bad. SmoKey with way more town center idle time though, largely because he maybe is getting raided and attacked, but also because he has more town centers than Emu. Look at this highly inefficient gold mining from Emu. Look at that. Emu needs to build a town center right here. Or he needs to build a mining camp if he doesn't want to invest in more villagers. So what is this? SmoKey just plans to boom? He wants to add another town center out here. No, that's not going to work. These camels are going to deny it. Does he see that? No, he comes back to finish this farm. I guess that makes sense. You can't build any new towns until you finish building farms around your first town. Is SmoKey even going to make it out there? Alright, so SmoKey knows of these camels. And he's got another monk. And some really unlucky RNG. It's kind of sad how weak monks are now. And the TheEmuWarrior just getting insane value from these camels. The only reason that SmoKey isn't dead is because he has town centers, and Emu has not invested in any siege. He's just built raiding units. SmoKey, though, technically with the Vill lead over the TheEmuWarrior. TheEmuWarrior deciding, attacking, forces opponent to overreact, send some more camels in. SmoKey has to withdraw. SmoKey's at 68 villagers now for his 3 town centers, so he's starting to fall behind in military. And he's starting to not have enough town centers to garrison everything. So that's something to keep an eye out for. SmoKey, man, just build stone walls. Just make stone walls. I promise you won't regret it. Emu hates stone walls. So SmoKey, let's have a chat about pikemen. Where are the pikemen? I think this is SmoKey's get-to-know-you matchup. Realize who he's dealing with. Meanwhile, the TheEmuWarrior is now on 5. He's going to be on 5 town centers. So Emu's plan is to start out with a slow boom, make some military, weaken his opponent's boom, and then when his opponent overreacts or is weakened, he can afford to boom on 5 town centers instead. Good thing camels suck, not these camels, Yo-Yo. Look at these camels. They're shredding these palisades. These camels can basically go wherever they want. SmoKey has about a quarter of his economy idle. Is SmoKey going to be able to get this town center up in time? I don't think so. Nope, the camels are in. Those villagers are going to die. This town center will be denied. Imagine if those were 28 knights. There's only 12. He's got some camels here, too. He has 32 military somewhere, somehow. He's got more camels back here. I'm sorry, guys. I just gotta say, I don't think SmoKey is taking Emu seriously. When you see that your opponent has that much military, start making some pikemen. If those were 28 knights, SmoKey would be dead already. I don't know. I think these camels could still kill town centers. I'm not sure why it hasn't been done. Yeah, I don't understand this either. Cavalier. I get it. They're a power unit. Burgundians are good at... Burgundian Cavalier and Castle Age are considered good in most situations. But it's not going to work here. He is getting a raid on TheEmuWarrior, but TheEmuWarrior is still ahead. These camels are not a good long-term investment. Or these Cavaliers. And the TheEmuWarrior wants in again. He's got 32 camels. This is town center diving numbers of camels right here. TheEmuWarrior is essentially fully boomed. You see, he doesn't have room for these camels over here. Alright, the camels are in, and SmoKey going for a couple of conversions. Let's see if he can get them. He should be able to get them at this point. He does. This is still going to be a good fight for TheEmuWarrior, though. He wants to fight under the town center. This villager, unfortunately... There should be something where villagers should not go through gates if they're tasked to collect resources. Because any sane player would build their camp on the same side of the gate as the resource. TheEmuWarrior is all over SmoKey's eco, causing so much idle time and disruption. Look at this. 10% idle eco for SmoKey and 1.2% for TheEmuWarrior. SmoKey has 10 on food right now. Can't even afford to produce from all of his town centers, as you can see. He's only got one villager in the queue right now, and 77 villagers in general. Emu heading back, satisfied with the damage he has done. Alright, another town center coming down for SmoKey. Maybe SmoKey feels like he needs to build more town centers so that he can boom and catch up to TheEmuWarrior. I mean, TheEmuWarrior has lost a lot of military. The attack was expensive for him. He was fighting under town center arrow fire and against Imperial Age units that were lacking Imperial Age armor, but still. So he lost a lot of camels, but he did a lot of damage. He is basically 40 villagers ahead of SmoKey. Burgundians have nothing in this matchup. I disagree, Yo-Yo. Burgundians can go pikemen, halberdier, like the rest of them. Look at the build difference. Oh, the build difference is just because SmoKey didn't... Yeah, now SmoKey stonewalls. A little late, but better late than never. I think it's just because SmoKey did not take Emu. He didn't really know what Emu was capable of before this matchup. The game is already over. Hey, Age of Empires is a very comeback-oriented game. You never know. Have you heard of hand cannons with 9 range? Have you heard of bombard cannons and onagers? You can always deal with cavalry archer civs using pike siege, as long as you can control where the fight is. It could be hard because Emu has most of the map, so he's kind of free to choose where he wants to fight. 9 range. Hold on, 9 range? Hand cannons have 7 range. And I think the Indians might get... a technology that increases the range of their hand cannons by 1. So, at most, I would think that the Hindustanis would have 8 range on their hand cannons. We'll have to check. Emu just decides to dive this town center. It got buffed? Seriously? That would be pretty broken if so. Let's go check. Oh, actually, let's check after this fight. Alright, SmoKey coming here with more cavaliers that get countered by camels. Hey, I even know that it was called Shatagni, alright? I know my stuff, but they keep on making civs broken, so it's hard to keep track of all that. So, military numbers are similar. TheEmuWarrior with 40 more villagers. He does not have the population space to fit as much military as SmoKey does, so that's on the plus side for SmoKey. Alright, SmoKey was building a forward siege workshop, and the TheEmuWarrior is on his way to Imperial Age now. SmoKey, what is this? So SmoKey just booms into Cavalier, and he's like, I'm just gonna flood Emu's base with Cavalier, overpower him with these power units. Capture age is starting to slow down. I was afraid of that. We get to a highly boomed state, but it doesn't matter. SmoKey's Cavaliers are going down. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that seems to be the plan. SmoKey is making Cavaliers from 6 stables and is heading out across the map. He does not appear to have any plans for Imperial Age. Just put his faith in a Cavalier spam in Castle Age. No, I think SmoKey just underestimated Emu. I think SmoKey just thought, I can make a lot of power units and just crush my opponent. I don't think he realized what Emu could do. Alright, the TheEmuWarrior is soon to reach Imperial Age. Now, fortunately for SmoKey, Heavy Camel takes a long time to come in. But time is on the TheEmuWarrior side, not SmoKey's. What is this? A Mangonel pressuring a town center at 41 minutes into the game? Ah. You don't understand the Burgundian pick on Arabia? Would you understand a Byzantine pick any better? Maybe Burgundians are simply his favorite civ, Yo-Yo. Alright, looks like we got a raid up here. SmoKey has made, or Emu has made a Gulam and is raiding. Gulams are basically ego warriors that the Indians get because they didn't have enough already. SmoKey is going to send a Cavalier to deal with this. Double Blacksmith, where... Oh, here and here. Okay, SmoKey diving Emu's town center so that he can kill off some population so that SmoKey can have even more of a military advantage. Yeah, I don't think this is what... I mean, maybe, if SmoKey could kill enough of them, but the thing is, it actually benefits Emu to lose these villagers at this point. Because that means more pop space for camels. Emu moving in on the Cavaliers is going to get heavy camel here in just a matter of seconds. And then the Cavalier will straight up be hard countered. No, I know what you mean. I see it too now, Yo-Yo. Or I did see it. Shortly after you said that. Alright, so note capture age is still way too slow, even for a 1v1. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if TheEmuWarrior didn't boom, but he did. Alright. So is this the fight? Is this going to be the fight of the game right here? SmoKey just saying, screw it, let's go. Maybe SmoKey believed that he could fight parts of the camels that were in smaller numbers. So he's doing this to sort of divide and conquer his foes. SmoKey's military gets cleaned up. And what's next? TheEmuWarrior is building a castle here next to this relic. And SmoKey calls the GG after losing his army. So he knows. So there you go. Pretty fun game one, I think. SmoKey with a civ disadvantage for sure on Arabia. But now both players have a better idea of what the other player is capable of. Alright, so we're actually going to close Capture Age. And we're going to reboot the game here. But we're going to do it without the cubes mod, just because I know you guys hate the cubes, even though I love them. So give me a sec here, guys. Uncheck that box. Okay. So, SmoKey's home map next. What do you guys think it's going to be? What do you think SmoKey and Emu will play next? Emu, you're not allowed to guess, because you were there. You know. I think it's going to be Arena. I think SmoKey is going to pick Arena and he's going to monk rush Emu. That's what I would do. If I were playing a best of 5 show match against Emu, because I was either incredibly drunk or incredibly double, triple, quadruple dog dared or something like that, and I agreed to a show match with Emu, that's what I would pick as my home map. My first home map would be Arena. And I would monk rush TheEmuWarrior. That's what I would do. Alright. So, let's go. Let's load the next game. We're not going to be able to pick on TheEmuWarrior's macro this time. Yo-Yo says Emu needs to do redemption after that dodgeball best of 3 with me. I don't think I understand. Aha! Arena. Look at this. So we have TheEmuWarrior playing as the Purple Khmer, and SmoKey playing as the Yellow Turks. Oh boy. Well, Emu wants to boom. Khmer are an excellent booming civ. And SmoKey wants to probably clown on Emu. I don't think it's going to be monks, though. I think it's going to be fast imp of some kind. Turks love that kind of thing. Although, I don't know. SmoKey might be better off with a
What's your
castle drop into
strategy?
Janissaries, actually. There's two things, really. I'm going to move my portrait back over since we're not in capture age. There's two things you can do on Arena as Turks. You can go castle drop into Janissaries, or you can do fast imp. You could do some, like, light cav, cavalier, aggression, like triple stable, something like that, because Turks get pretty decent cavalry, but I don't see that very often, unless Yo-Yo Dude fakes a fast imp doing something like that. So a little bit of banter in the chat, that's fine. So TheEmuWarrior picks the worst possible lumber camp location imaginable. Actually, that's... Yeah, this would have been way better. Maybe he didn't scout it, though. Booming into Bombard Cannon Janissaries is also decent. Ronald Rage says, Emu doesn't have the arena mindset like Big Smoke. He's stronger on literally any other map. I agree with that. I think Emu might try to boom on this map and be punished for it. We'll see, though. Don't want to make too many predictions yet. Again, both players, these are bizarre lumber camps. Why would you build a lumber camp here when you could build it, like, here? I don't know. Or over here. Alright, so TheEmuWarrior bringing in his first boar. He's pushed his deer in. Pushed in 1 and 2 deer, and this will be the third. So he's got a lot of rotting animals under his town center. But TheEmuWarrior is kind of like me. He likes to get all of his deer pushed in and then go explore the map, so that he doesn't have to worry about timing and everything. Okay, SmoKey building a house here, but technically this is open. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him later. Alright, he should be able to see that. That's pretty obvious. I spotted it, and I'm not even using the cubes mod. But maybe SmoKey has some kind of, like, gigantic trees mod. A mod that doubles or triples the size of his trees, and he can't see that. You can just die on Arena. It's true. Arena is, unlike... I don't want to say unlike, but especially on Arena, it's about map control. There's less area, so it's easier to take control of, most of the map, and if you do, you have a huge advantage over your opponent. Alright, so SmoKey throwing down a mill, and, alright, it's kind of a weird deer push here, but he's going to kill his boar next. Come on, SmoKey, get it. Alright, so TheEmuWarrior is on 18 pop, and SmoKey is on 18 pop as well. SmoKey's actually going to be... What? SmoKey? What the heck? What is this? SmoKey getting Loom on Arena at 19 pop? What the... Does anybody understand what SmoKey is doing? He's doing some kind of weird, fast feudal type build. Is he going to tower rush TheEmuWarrior? Oh no! SmoKey is sending 4 out to Stone, and 4 is how many villagers you need on Stone in order to build towers at a consistent rate. My only question is, where are the forward villagers? I don't see them yet, but SmoKey has scouted his opponent, so he knows where TheEmuWarrior is. He's in Feudal Age, no doubt, or he's going to be in Feudal Age, so he's no doubt looking for TheEmuWarrior Scout, hoping TheEmuWarrior will pick a fight with him so that he can get Feudal faster. Tower rushing the Khmer isn't recommended, says Yo-Yo Dude. Yeah, because they can just FC. They'll be Castle Age so quickly they'll just make Rams and Knights or something. But here it comes. Here come the tower building villagers. Actually, no, these are... What are these? What's he doing? Are those barracks building villagers? He's waiting for one more wood to come in so he can build the barracks. I don't understand this at all. Maybe this is a... I don't know, maybe he's doing a castle. Oh, okay, here they come. TheEmuWarrior is going to see this past feudal age, though, and he will get suspicious. Yeah, there's the tower foundation right there. No resources for the TheEmuWarrior. The tower would be better off here, but SmoKey doesn't know that. At least I don't think SmoKey knows that. Maybe he does. No, SmoKey has no clue. So he doesn't know where Emu's resources are. He's just guessing they're over here. He sees the stone outside, and he's like, well, I'll deny at least a stone. So this is a big investment, though. This is 5 villagers going forward to build towers. So SmoKey better get something out of this. He's trying to avoid the scout. Well, he should have loom already. He does have loom. And TheEmuWarrior taking a fight. SmoKey sending a villager to help out so that his scout will prevail. And Emu's scout goes down. So SmoKey needs to start battering away at these stone walls with villagers. Villagers deal bonus damage to anything made out of stone. There we go. Hey, they build it, they know how to take it apart. Okay, and the forward barracks coming down for SmoKey. He has 5 on wood back here somewhere, and he's eating the rest of his geese. And he should put a couple more on food so that he can sustain continuous food production. I didn't see that SmoKey researched horse collars, so I don't know how valuable his farms are, but that's something he'll have to think about because he's only got 3 geese left. Alright, SmoKey trying to get an TheEmuWarrior mining stone of his own. And the TheEmuWarrior is on his way up to Castle Age. This is why tower rushing the Khmer is dangerous. This is a very bad tower from the TheEmuWarrior. SmoKey could literally just dive this tower. And batter it down with villagers. This tower, unless TheEmuWarrior builds like a wall in front. So SmoKey might just elect to build another tower here to deny this gold. SmoKey is running around looking to see where Emu's resources are. Yeah, so SmoKey is going to build... Oh, alright. He's going to build a wall there. Here comes TheEmuWarrior with a single villager. No, 2 villagers now. And is SmoKey going to Vil fight that? Oh no! SmoKey is going to trap Emu's villagers. Oh my goodness. Wow. The devastation. SmoKey with the villager traps. Why doesn't Emu just delete this palisade section and walk away? So, TheEmuWarrior gets Castle Age first, but it costs him. He loses 2 villagers to SmoKey's tower rush. SmoKey is making archers as well, so this archer could surely camp the base of this tower. I don't know if it will, but how is SmoKey going to afford... Alright, he's got enough on gold. I'm looking at Emu's economy distribution here. But yeah, SmoKey should 100% camp the base of this tower with archers. No, SmoKey, don't do that. If he camps the base of the tower, then Emu can't repair it, and he can't take stone. So Emu will be in rough shape. And if he's able to get maybe some archers here, actually, Emu won't even be able to make gold units. So Emu's kind of in trouble. Doesn't know what to do. SmoKey hops out to repair the tower, and then hops back in. I really think that garrisoning archers in this tower is a mistake. Maybe SmoKey feels that he can't get close enough to the watchtower to send the archers forward. We've got a siege workshop coming down. The TheEmuWarrior is broke, though. He has no gold. He hasn't been mining gold at all. And he actually hasn't been doing much of anything. He has not been booming. So now, what, SmoKey just leaves? Emu says goodbye. SmoKey says goodbye. Alright, so SmoKey's done. He went in, he did the damage, stalled Emu's boom, and now he's going to save these villagers. What do SmoKey's resources look like? Not very great. He's nowhere near the Castle Age. He's building a market to help rectify that situation. He'll probably sell a lot of stone and then buy the food that he needs. SmoKey saying, I'm not sure what that was, but it's fine. Well, it was 2 villager kills. It's what a trush does. It throws you off. That's true, Yo-Yo. I still think that SmoKey should have come in here with 3 archers and tried to camp the base of this watchtower. And then maybe even sent some villagers forward, battered it down anyway. Emu thinks SmoKey is fast imping. Really? Well, SmoKey admits it, so how does SmoKey fast imp with no farms? SmoKey doesn't admit it. SmoKey lies. SmoKey's a liar. He's trying to trick Emu. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Ronald Rage. We'll catch you later. Alright, what's SmoKey doing? He's coming around this way. He's just scouting the map, probably. So what's next for SmoKey? Still not putting down farms. Is he going to get the next farming upgrade, the castle farm technology, and then sow a bunch of farms? Emu technically has the score lead. He's still a skilled player. I don't know. What would you guys say? How was Emu's reaction to the tower rush? On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you grade it? Oh, the Emu was making scouts. Interesting. SmoKey complaining about the Komodo dragons. Says they're dumb. Well, they are lizards. Lizards are not really known for being all that smart. Alright, so castle drop from SmoKey. He sold some stone to get up, and then he mined more. He needs to watch out for these scouts, though. And I don't know, do you guys think SmoKey should try to build this castle even further toward Emu? I guess he doesn't know if Emu has a mangonel ready. But the TheEmuWarrior has a lot of scouts here. And this is kind of a blind castle drop.
Yes.
And SmoKey's going to lose things. He needs spearmen. He's not going to get them in time. He loses 2 villagers. He will lose all of these villagers, actually. He's trying to get into the tower. Wait. He loses all but 1. Ouch. So 4 villagers go down for SmoKey. That hurts. What's next from SmoKey? The scout is going to go down to tower fire. That's interesting. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior has built a knight to help take that tower down. Knight should focus the tower, though, because that's where the juicy villager is. SmoKey hops out. Oh! And Quickwell so that he can repair the tower. SmoKey with the moves. He's got some archers here. Emu has no armor on these scouts, so the archers will slowly whittle them away. Here's a knight, though. SmoKey's so annoying. Why isn't SmoKey making spearmen? It would be a good thing to do. It would be the right thing to do. Oh, SmoKey. SmoKey with the sneaky castle drop. Alright. Oh, but TheEmuWarrior knows about it. Here comes the TheEmuWarrior. Somehow Emu found out about this. I don't... Wait! No, alright, that was just a coincidence. So SmoKey is going to sneak a castle up over here. Oh, come on, SmoKey. You could do better than that. Alright, Emu deciding to attack SmoKey's gate and try to get in. He wants to boom more as well. SmoKey's at 32 villagers. The TheEmuWarrior is at 42. So the TheEmuWarrior has a 10 villager lead over SmoKey. And I think that the Emu could have built this like right up next to the wall. But maybe that's just my 1300 brain talking. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior has no idea that that's there. Nope, he does not. He actually does have a mangonel now, though. So, still wants that watchtower. The villager that SmoKey sent is still in that watchtower. See, SmoKey is so obnoxious on Arena. I played him before. SmoKey tower rushed me on Arena. Alright. And SmoKey shooting at this castle. And what's the deal? Okay, SmoKey is going to go Janissaries.
No.
He should totally batter at this stone wall with some villagers to help get in. But I could understand the decision not to. TheEmuWarrior cannot get in with these knights. Okay, these Janissaries are going to punch a hole in the wall, and then they're probably going to stand right here. Going to stand right here and deny some stone and annoy some woodcutters, probably. Okay, and the TheEmuWarrior senses this and builds a tower. But will the tower go up in time? SmoKey sees it. Picks off one villager. Picks off a monk. Okay, so that tower will probably go up. SmoKey again sees Emu working on it. This tower is almost like the equivalent of what happened to SmoKey with the attempted castle drop. Alright, so Emu did manage to overpower this over here. And SmoKey taking advantage of the fact that Emu wants that tower up. And he does eventually... No, he has not lost a Janissary yet. Emu decides to bail on the tower. And SmoKey is going to take this watchtower down, and Emu is going to be in trouble. He'll have a fistful of Janissaries sitting over his town and a mangonel pounding away at his town center. 2 mangonels, actually. SmoKey with a clownery here. He's not even building villagers anymore. 38 pop. What I'm wondering is, when is Emu going to start making military? Okay, he's making a lot of siege workshops. What? No, mangonels are not the answer to Janissaries. Janissaries are actually hard to deal with. In low numbers, monks work really well against Janissaries, and in high numbers, skirmishers are the most effective against Janissaries. Because watch this. SmoKey's just going to micro the Janissaries and shoot down the mangonel. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior is building a tower there to work on these mangonels, but it's too late. That town center is going to go down. This is a lot of mangonels, too. SmoKey's sending some repair villagers to repair the mangonels. Okay, here comes another mangonel. Let's see what SmoKey can see. When does SmoKey know that the mangonel is coming? He doesn't know it's coming yet. Okay, he knows about it now. He gets the mangonel down. We got 5 mangonels from SmoKey here. That is so much military. So many mangonels. SmoKey's villagers are walking all the way around just to repair them. Emu really wants to keep that town center up. I guess it makes sense. Emu is at 66 villagers and SmoKey is at 39. So SmoKey definitely clowning it. And I wonder what the TheEmuWarrior's wood looks like. He has to bail on this town center. He doesn't have the wood needed to repair it anymore. He does have a tower though. Oh, SmoKey hurts his own units. And he needs to attack this tower and just destroy that tower. So TheEmuWarrior stonewalling here. Villager goes down. Wonder if SmoKey is going to try to get in. He's just going to work on this other town center. And okay, Emu tried to get in over there, but SmoKey just walled behind. Town center under a lot of pressure. Emu has to surrender that town center. And he's running out of map. He's giving up a lot of the map to SmoKey at this point. Emu can't take any resources. So he's sending the knights in as a last-ditch effort to destroy these mangonels. SmoKey owns all of Emu's resources. Oh. Yeah, this... I agree. I think SmoKey is going to make this 1-1 here. And TheEmuWarrior calls the GG shortly after the University Foundation goes down. Well played from SmoKey. I didn't think he could do it after that disastrous castle drop. I was like, this is over. But that's the big thing about Arena, is it's a lot like chess. You just... you know, there's not one thing like scouts or archers that are super strong. You just don't really know what your opponent is going to do. And I think Emu was kind of building up and preparing for Fast Imp when SmoKey did essentially Janissaries instead. Caught Emu by surprise, and Emu couldn't really react to it because his forward gold was towered. There were Janissaries on his other stone, and the only gold that he had here was on a town center that was under heavy pressure. It is one of the reasons why Turks are so powerful on Arena, I agree. Let's take a look at the next match. Alright, game 3, boys. Let's go. So this is Emu's home map now. We are on Atacama. We have TheEmuWarrior playing as the purple Gurjaras. OP. Emu loves his OP civs. And we have SmoKey playing as the yellow Britons. Gurjaras versus Britons. What do you guys think about that matchup? Now, why would Gurjaras be a good civ on Atacama? I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. Be right back when we refill my water. We will put it on SmoKey's view lock, point of view here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hey, Yo-Yo. Was going to pick Michi, but spared you the pain. Alright, let's undo the view lock, we'll undo the Fog of War, and we'll see what people are doing here. Oh, Emu's got that stupid thing where you garrison the sheep in the mill. Alright, he's, wait a second, where's this lumber camp? Oh, the TheEmuWarrior built a mill before a lumber camp. That's interesting. Just so that he could garrison his sheep in it and get a trickle of food. Meanwhile, SmoKey's got his lumber camp up here. I can't say this is the best looking lumber camp I've ever seen, but it could be worse. It could be crawling with eagle warriors. Alright, so TheEmuWarrior says, I was going to pick Michi, but spared you the pain. I think he spared you the pain, TheEmuWarrior. Could you imagine playing 2 hours to die to SmoKey on Michi? Yo-Yo says, Gurjars win 99% of the time with shawarmas. What? Isn't that a food? Alright, Yo-Yo has to go. Good luck with the games. We'll see. Alright, TheEmuWarrior pushing in a deer with his camel scout. That's interesting. Deer's like, what is this thing? Tries to get out of there. This camel scout has a lot of health. It's to make up for the fact that it has no armor. So I understand Britons for Michi, because Britons can literally build like a castle right in the middle of the map and have longbowmen standing around and pretty much be able to range all of the late game wood. I don't... Are there no hills on Atacama? There are some small hills, actually. Oh, interesting. There's like this... You guys see that? There's like this box. There's this box hill on Atacama. So you got hills around your town center, but everything else is flat. Well, I disagree with that. SmoKey says, yikes, and Emu says, yes, yes indeed, I become 1k elo again.
Yes.
There was a time when SmoKey was 1k elo? I don't believe it. Alright, so somebody must have lost their scout or something. So who would you favor in this matchup? I kind of favor Britons in this matchup. Britons have all the answers they need. They've got really good long-ranged units to just rain ruin down on Gurjaras. The camel armor is lacking for Gurjaras, and Briton longbows would love to have a word with them. Okay, so the TheEmuWarrior has built a proper lumber camp here. That's another advantage to delaying the lumber camp construction, I suppose, is that you don't have to build a lumber camp on one of these really terrible wood lines here. SmoKey didn't do that either, but he also didn't get the best lumber camp in the world. He's got 2 lumber camps here, I guess. So he's building his barracks, and I think we're going to see archers from SmoKey. Oh, no, SmoKey, come on. Get to work. All right, there we go. SmoKey is back to work. SmoKey is feudal age. He's feudal age before the TheEmuWarrior. He's up on 20 pop, and SmoKey is doing 20 pop archers. I've heard of this before. So SmoKey is going to go 1 range archers and just kind of pressure the TheEmuWarrior and take him off of his really terrible wood lines that are probably quite thin. Emu being a pest here. Scouts it. So SmoKey is building an archery range, but is housed. Oops. So where's that house? Alright, well, wherever it is, he built it. So the range is going to go up, and surely archers will come out. He has a spearman out. The TheEmuWarrior's feudal age, we're probably going to see a stable. There it is. And scout is already coming for the TheEmuWarrior. And SmoKey knows this, too. SmoKey will suspect this, actually. He needs another house. He has 2 spearmen in his vicinity. This is an important area to him. It's too much for the TheEmuWarrior to engage. The TheEmuWarrior runs away. Alright, so SmoKey sees this coming. He decides to quick wall his villagers over here on the gold. Making archers now. Blacksmith coming up. He'll be able to get fletching soon. And then the archers will be able to reach some stuff. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior building a gate here. So it is open. Continue to send scouts through. So let's follow the TheEmuWarrior scouts and see what he can do with them. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior decides to attack this palisade wall. SmoKey will repair it.
Yay.
Ready.
It's annoying, you know, because he can't really send his villager back to work. It's enough damage to where he has to keep repairing it, but not so much damage that the villager keeps repairing indefinitely. But it is as though TheEmuWarrior is creating that much damage. And we have another range coming down for SmoKey. SmoKey has a group of archers here, though. He is ready. And he is going to try to snipe some villagers from the TheEmuWarrior. The TheEmuWarrior is not anywhere near Castle Age. He's still amassing the resources. Oh, come on, Emu. Emu should totally see this coming. You don't see the archers. You see the range. Surely you must know. Doesn't lose a villager, though.
Namaste. Grayton?
SmoKey wanted that villager, dang. He's going to try to go for this one. Come on, SmoKey. Okay, he does get the one. From all that effort, SmoKey did manage to get one villager. Maybe he was distracted over here. He's really trying to get on this palisade now. We got 3 villagers repairing it. And SmoKey is mega housed here. Archery range, houses go up, range is still producing, and SmoKey still has to keep repairing that palisade wall. You being a pest.
Yay?
Okay, so the TheEmuWarrior cannot take wood here. If SmoKey were to station some archers right here, it could make life really awkward for the TheEmuWarrior. But I don't know if that's in SmoKey's headspace right now. He's probably just going around looking for more walling villagers. And the TheEmuWarrior sees this walking by and decides, nope, go back and chop some wood. He's actually going to build a house here at the base of this tower, which is smart. This will prevent SmoKey from coming in with these archers and camping the base of the tower. I think that would actually be a better move for SmoKey. SmoKey does not seem to like to camp the base of a tower, though. He's afraid to get close to the base of towers. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior... Alright, SmoKey does catch this. And he quick walls in a couple places. Does not want the TheEmuWarrior getting into this wood line. That is a lot of scouts, though. I mean, that's pretty insane. How many scouts have we got here? It's just this number -1. 8 scouts. Okay, there's SmoKey. It's over here picking on some farmers. No, he gave up. SmoKey, no. Just do it. Just run it. You will thank me later. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior is in. There's a hole here. He's in on SmoKey's woodline, and I think SmoKey's dead now. He ungarrisons some military. I don't think it's going to be enough. So, SmoKey's at 34 villagers, and the TheEmuWarrior is at 37. So, he's only 3 villagers behind. Let's check that after the fight, though. Okay, SmoKey is only 3 villagers behind the TheEmuWarrior. TheEmuWarrior is still making scouts. That was not enough for the TheEmuWarrior. He must do more. SmoKey has taken the TheEmuWarrior off of gold. That's pretty devastating considering the TheEmuWarrior needs gold in order to click up to the next stage. TheEmuWarrior is making scouts, I think, to deal with all of these archers. Alright, he needs a market. He's making one now. The economy is pretty inefficient for the TheEmuWarrior because he can't take gold. So these scouts are helping clear up what's at home. SmoKey with more archers here. This is, I gotta say, this one range archers I think is paying off for SmoKey. It was a good play. It was a good strategy. And there's a good reason to do it on this map. There's a reason why it would work on this map. SmoKey read the map and knew what to do. Okay, now he can attack the gate with his archers. Shouldn't take him too long to get in. But the TheEmuWarrior can wall behind here with houses. That's what I would do. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior cleans that up. He has some weak scouts left over. Well, one scout that's weak, the other is okay. But he's massing a couple more anyway. And he's got a bunch of villagers garrisoned, just reacting to SmoKey's archers going everywhere. Okay, yep, SmoKey is in. He takes the gate down. He's got archers here, and he's working on the palisade now. And it's only a matter of time before he gets in. I don't know if the TheEmuWarrior is going to... No, he's not going to try to wall it any further. Actually, he is. This villager's going to be screwed here, but... the other ones will survive. SmoKey trying to get to the base of this tower, but he can't. He still picks off villagers, though, with this army of archers, which is good for him. Emu is approaching the resource count that he needs to get to the next stage. So is SmoKey. Let's check Emu's resources again. Oh, he's so close. Did he buy some food or have some market mishaps? Maybe he queued another villager, or maybe he bought some stones so that he could build a tower out here. Emu needs to learn not to build towers that... Alright, I guess this is better. He's walling back here so that archers can't get to the base of that tower. If he, like, built some houses here, maybe some walls, so that you'd have to walk through the town center arrow fire to get to this tower, it could be a fine tower. What's going on up here? Oh, okay. SmoKey is back, and he is looking to pressure Emu here. He doesn't realize he can just walk around. Nobody told SmoKey that. And he probably just assumed that the TheEmuWarrior had walled all of this off. He's going to feel kind of silly if he gets through. And I don't know where she's going. She needs to get out of there. SmoKey sees it, but he is not fast enough. And somehow the TheEmuWarrior came back here. Don't ask me how. I think it's because SmoKey didn't leave any military here behind to defend this, to camp this wood. These two woods are Emu's only wood, really. I mean, he could take wood some of these other small patches, but it's not likely. So it makes sense to leave like 3 or 4 archers behind in these places, at least until your opponent gets Castle Age. So TheEmuWarrior is about halfway up to the Castle Age. SmoKey is about 3/4 of the way up to the Castle Age, though, which it puts TheEmuWarrior in a rough position. Yeah, SmoKey just going full try-hard on the TheEmuWarrior here with archers. Taking down another villager. So SmoKey has 44 villagers and the TheEmuWarrior has 37, which is the same number that he had like 5 minutes ago. The TheEmuWarrior, though, is about to reach Castle Age and he is building another stable. So I think the TheEmuWarrior, wherever his gold miners might be, they're right here, makes sense, is planning on light cav, probably? Cavalry to deal with this? Oh, no, 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 he's making these Shiramshva riders, or whatever they are. Good stuff, Big Smoke. Yeah, Smoke is doing well with these archers. SmoKey knows archers. In fact, when we first met SmoKey, his icon in the game was a crossbowman. This map looks ridiculous. This is Atacama, Ronald Rage. It was in the map pool many times. Okay, so these Shiramshva riders are running out of recharge. They're kind of overpowered, in my opinion. They have like a personal shield that until you deplete, you can't deal damage to them. But the crossbow are too many, I think. Scoreboard where? Asks the TheEmuWarrior. There is no scoreboard. Because this is not Capture Age. Alright, so TheEmuWarrior deciding to take care of these crossbowmen here. I think he has the Shiramshva rider mass against these archers. SmoKey going to micro, though. SmoKey loves his archer micro. And is he going to get that? He is. He wouldn't have got it without the proper micro, but he does get it. Did these things get nerfed? Asked the TheEmuWarrior. No. SmoKey was just picking on you all game. So there aren't enough Shiramshva riders to go around. They don't have any armor upgrades. Oh, they have the first one, actually. So, in theory, a crossbowman that has broken the personal shield of a Shiramshva rider does 5 minus 2, or... 5 minus 2. So he does 5 plus 2, minus 2. So he does 5 damage to the Shiramshva rider per hit. So 75 divided by 5 is the same thing as 10 plus. So that's 15. So you need 15 shots from the crossbowman to kill these guys. That's not counting the weird regeneration rate, though, of their shield. Ja is here. Welcome, Ja. We are casting a best of 5 between Tech Chariot's 2 biggest fanboys, SmoKey and TheEmuWarrior, to see which one reigns supreme. Yes, that one. It's 4 damage. No. Hold on. This is 5 plus 2, and this is now 1 plus 2. So that's now 3 damage, or 3 armor. So it's now 4 damage. So that armor making a big difference. TheEmuWarrior is finding. Before it was only the first armor though. So now the Emu has finished the second armor. These units perform a lot better. So these guys have 3 pierce armor, and SmoKey's crossbowmen have 7 base attack. So 7 minus 3 is 4. But SmoKey with a massive ball of archers here. You know what SmoKey needs? SmoKey needs to take this house down and then just camp this gold.
Namaste.
Maybe like stand... Actually, he doesn't need to take this down. He just needs to stand right here. So the TheEmuWarrior can't take gold and can't make Shvaramshva riders. Okay, he's thinking siege now, actually. I almost think pikemen would be better for him. I hate Atacama, by the way. Oof. Well, it's like Golden Pit, but with wood instead. That's how you got to look at it. I don't think SmoKey's thinking pikemen, though. I think SmoKey's thinking, I'm SmoKey, and I'm just going to micro these crossbowmen to kill all of the Shvaramshva riders. Oh, come on now, Emu. You have to fight this. Oh, nope. SmoKey going away. He feels too unsafe with the Shvaramshva rider numbers out here. Of course, SmoKey's all boomed up at home. He's built 2 more town centers. No, guys, with plus 2 armor, it's 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. It's 4 armor if you have the Castle Age armor upgrade. Or it's 4 damage if you have the Castle Age armor upgrade. So these guys have 1 base pierce armor instead of 2. They're not like knights. So Jaws says, I won only once with Malian Longsword Rush. Malians are popular on this map. Okay, so interesting. SmoKey taking, or Emu taking a weird fight. SmoKey gonna, alright. It's gonna do that annoying thing where the archers ball up in a small choke point. And the TheEmuWarrior does that funny bee dance on his way out as he retreats. SmoKey is Imperial Age. He's going fast in. Emu's on 40 villagers and SmoKey's on 66. So you can tell that the fight has been mostly in Emu's base all game. We have a couple of spearmen here. And Emu passes on this town center. And he fights some spearmen. Not enough spearmen to take out the Shvaramshva riders, but enough to keep him distracted to where this is not really a healthy mass anymore. Doing that weird bee dance. And TheEmuWarrior calls the GG. There's Arbalesters approaching his woodline. Jaw says, I like Malians, usually pick them everywhere. They're a pretty good civ, in my opinion. They're probably the best African kingdom civ that came out. I mean, Portuguese are alright. Ethiopians suck. Okay, let's move on to the 4th game. So SmoKey has taken 2 games off of Emu so far. Emu has won only the first game. So now we're going to watch the 4th. Alright, this is Emu's second home map. And final home map, I should say. And let's... Oh, boy. Team Islands. Tech will be mad nobody went Byzantines. You're damn right I'm mad. SmoKey almost went Byzantines, but SmoKey decided to go the Koreans instead. Oh, boy. Are we going to see turtle ships? He contemplated it. Nice. Because if there's one thing that's... Alright, there we go. Got the fan moved around. So what was I saying anyway? EmuWarrior Vikings, SmoKey Koreans, so what? Those long ships against turtle ships? EmuWarrior hates open maps, he says, and yet he picked Atacama, which is an open map, for one of his home maps. Tower Rush? How would you do that? You'd have to transport across. SmoKey also hates open maps, so it's fair. Alright, EmuWarrior pushing in an Ibex.
No.
You know, it's really too bad that Islands
Yes.
doesn't have any elevation.
No.
Don't you guys think that Team Islands should have elevation? Sort of nerf galleys, if you will. Game is going to be 2 hours long.
Yes.
Oh no. Transport ship? Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. See what the players do. Oh. SmoKey failing to lure that boar. Okay, they're both luring their boar around the same time. They both sent 4 to wood, which is interesting. So, alright, SmoKey has a little bit more... I get this now. This makes a little bit more sense to me. Now, SmoKey has built a back dock. So, SmoKey does not really want to have dock aggression. He wants to sort of fish boom back here. Emu, however, has built a forward dock. So, we can tell that Emu wants a little bit more water aggression. So, Jaws says, I usually go for 2 fire ships to distract into FC, into transport, into castle drop. Ooh, interesting. My island is a hot dog, says the EmuWarrior. I don't think so. Emu trying to milk some free information out of SmoKey while misleading SmoKey about the shape of his own island. Alright, this boar is not going to get a villager kill. So let's see how their villager count is doing. The EmuWarrior with 23 population, SmoKey with 22. SmoKey has 2 fishing ships out, the EmuWarrior has 3 out. So that tells me that Emu built his dock slightly sooner than SmoKey built his dock. Fast imp into Fatoria into Caravels. Koreans don't get DMs. Wait, what? Don't get fire. Wait, Koreans don't get demolition ships? Really? Oh yeah, you're right, they don't. That's funny. Why not? It's so weird. Everybody gets demo ships. Vikings don't get fire galleys? Wait, what? I thought Vikings did get fire galleys, but they didn't get the upgrades or something. Nope, they don't get any. Wow. So, no fire galleys and no demo ships from some players. But both players at least get galleys. It's actually my opinion that the fire ship should be a Byzantine unique unit. It should not be standard issue. Look, Emu, like I've said, there's 2 civilizations in this game. Byzantines and not Byzantines. That's it. Yeah, but in all seriousness though, like, Who made fire ships during the Middle Ages? There's only one civilization that did it, and yet they all get fire ships, except apparently the Vikings. It's kind of silly. Koreans should smash longboats with his turtles, I think. I don't think so. Longboats deal multiple arrows. They're like floating chokunus. So chokunus are surprisingly good against rams because of those multiple arrows. Anything that has high pierce armor, when you're firing multiple projectiles, you're much more effective against it. So I actually think that turtle ships, which have high pierce armor, will not be as effective against longboats. Now, you could argue that turtle ships just have a lot of health too, which I think they do, but they're also a lot more expensive.
Yes.
SmoKey bragging about his hot dog. Alright, so we got 6 fishing ships for SmoKey, and... Oh, Emu has only built 3 fishing ships. So, I think here's what I think is going to happen. I think Emu is planning on going a heavy investment into galleys and just taking SmoKey off of water. You don't build 3 docks to support 3 fishing ships, right? It just doesn't make any sense. The banter. It's too bad SmoKey isn't in chat to pick on Emu. African civs are making trebuchets. A little bit more plausible. You could argue the African civs could make big catapults. Okay, so here's what Zerg says. In my experience, big elite turtle ship navy beats big elite longboat navy due to turtle ships. DPS. Okay, so maybe the turtle ships fire fast enough to win. Oh, Emu disagrees. Accusing the Zerg of not microwaving. Longboats are way better? Well, maybe we'll have the chance to see it. TheEmuWarrior coming from both sides. He's coming from this side with 1 fire galley, and he's damaging this fishing ship.
No.
And he's coming from the other side with the other one. SmoKey says, no, don't do that. So SmoKey is on his way up to castle now. SmoKey not planning on investing anything into water military. He's going to give up his fish. He's even pulling these villagers back off of this ibex, I think, early. TheEmuWarrior is nowhere near castle age. So, it's the battle of FC versus the battle of galley mass. And this guy needs to get out of here before he gets shot down by these Viking raiders. Okay, so this fish is about to die. If I were SmoKey, I would take this and just scout the map with it. Try to get away. Now, SmoKey's going to build another dock over here, but the TheEmuWarrior sees it, and he's going to deny it. Emu was probably expecting that. Fortunately for SmoKey, he is taking stone heavily, and the stone... Does TheEmuWarrior know about that stone? Yes, TheEmuWarrior knows that there is stone here, but he does not know that SmoKey is taking it. If he knew that SmoKey were taking it, he would probably be right here with his galleys trying to pick off villagers. SmoKey is going to try to build a dock here in the corner, lol. Let's hope for SmoKey's sake that Emu doesn't see that. Although Emu has scouted that, so he knows it's going up. Now he's going to... Actually, you know what this dock does? This dock actually blocks the galleys from sitting right here and killing the stone miners. Big brain moves from SmoKey. So how close is SmoKey to... Okay, he just got castle age, but how close is he to the castle? He has just enough stone. Look at that. Lucky SmoKey. And he is building a transport ship now, and he is building a turtle ship over here. And sorry, but there are just too many... There are too many galleys. He wants to castle drop the TheEmuWarrior, but he can't do it, so he's got to build turtle ships instead. And the TheEmuWarrior is nowhere near castle age, actually. So I don't actually know how good a turtle ship is going to be against all these galleys. The answer is very good. Each of these galleys does 1 damage per hit to this turtle ship. It's forcing the TheEmuWarrior to micro away. Whereas the turtle ship kills the galleys in 3 shots, looks like. And the transport is here. SmoKey still hasn't spent the stone. He wants to transport over. I don't know if it's going to happen. SmoKey is also not making villagers. Whoever would have thought that SmoKey could make not building villagers look so powerful. TheEmuWarrior just has so much military. I think SmoKey needs to build another dock back here and make more turtle ships, but they're so slow. This is a huge, massive galleys. And SmoKey is not going to get the chance. This transport ship is a goner. Poor SmoKey. SmoKey needs to build his own massive ships and just fight back. And he needs to do it before these ships are upgraded. Here we go. We're going to send 4 villagers to repair this turtle ship. Is he going to get there in time? Doesn't look like it. Nope. So SmoKey is going to have to build this castle right here. Keep the villagers off of his... Or the oh, no! He's going to sneak the transport. Oh, sneaky SmoKey. He has no information on his opponent, though. He has no idea where his opponent's resources are or anything. Look at SmoKey's fog of war. Turtle ship is there just to give a distraction, just to give him time. And this transport ship was hit by a galley, but I don't think TheEmuWarrior noticed. Or maybe he did notice, and now he's turning around looking for it. He really wants that transport ship. Does not want to let SmoKey get across the pond. Let's see. TheEmuWarrior is close to Castle Age. Alright, he's finally Castle Age. Oh boy. TheEmuWarrior has stationed his galleys here. SmoKey can't do this. He needs to ungarrison that immediately. Don't do it, SmoKey. Yeah, he loses it. He ejects his scout, and he's got to change his plans now. Oh no, he's just going to resign. Okay. That works too. Poor SmoKey. I thought this was going to be a fast game, but he could just never get that castle drop off. TheEmuWarrior had too big of a mass. It wasn't over. But maybe he felt like he invested too much in the transports and it didn't work out. So now we're tied up 2-2. Let us cast the remaining game. This one had a disconnect. So there are 2 parts. We're going to see part 1 first. Mongols and Burmese on Yucatan. Let's go. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, so we got TheEmuWarrior playing as the Purple Mongols. They are Ronald Rage's favorite civ. And we have SmoKey playing as the Yellow Burmese. So, Burmese versus Mongols. I mean, what do you even do? How do you even do that? There is a lot of food on Yucatan, a lot of huntable meat. Surely the TheEmuWarrior will be able to use that to his advantage. It's also a relatively closed map, so it's easy to wall up and boom, which the emu likes. So that's 2 things for the TheEmuWarrior. And most critically, SmoKey does not get skirmishers. I mean, not really. So, what's he going to do against all those Mangadai? Well, luckily for SmoKey, the TheEmuWarrior doesn't get Halberdier. So, basically what SmoKey needs is if SmoKey can get this game to the point where he is fully boomed, 130 pop, and he is pumping heavily armored battle elephants, elite battle elephants, out of 7 stables, TheEmuWarrior has lost. There is nothing TheEmuWarrior can make against a flood of battle elephants. He's just got to get there. However, conversely, TheEmuWarrior is going to have maybe a power spike in early Imperial Age, especially if he's built a couple castles with Mangadai. And if he can pressure SmoKey and prevent SmoKey from getting there, TheEmuWarrior will win this game because he does have the earlier game advantages, in my opinion. Although free lumber camp upgrades are really nice for SmoKey. Okay, he has vision on the relics too. So maybe SmoKey is going to try to get a relic victory here. So I would not expect anybody to go for scouts or any kind of feudal aggression. It's just too easy to wall this map. I actually miss this map. I like this map. We should play this map sometime in a community game. It's fun. We could even play it 2 sizes smaller than it's supposed to be played on. Okay, nobody's started on the berries yet. Makes sense. Okay, SmoKey rushing down a house here does not want to be housed. It's going to be close. Nope, SmoKey is housed. Ever so slightly. Okay. TheEmuWarrior now building a mill. Look at this. He's got... Oh, this isn't a patch of berries. It looks like a patch of depleted berries, but it's actually just jungle forest. Let's take a look at the maps here. TheEmuWarrior has a fantastic map. Wall here. Wall from here to here, and then here to here. And then he could even wall this, and across here. And then he could even, like, wall off this corner or something. He's got a good map. He's got gold here, so it doesn't really matter as much that his main gold is forward. And his stone is back. SmoKey's map... Oh, SmoKey's map sucks. He's got 2 gold forward, and he has a stone here, which I guess he could sort of wall to. He could wall up here and across. But both of his golds are forward, so... Their Hussar should have +5 attack against Mangadai. Maybe. Hussar might get taken down by Mongolian pikemen, though. Who am I kidding, though? The TheEmuWarrior isn't going to make pikemen. He hates pikemen. Okay, now it is SmoKey's turn to be housed again. Okay, he finishes his house, and SmoKey's starting a nice, big, generous walls here. Mana per cavalry is good, says the TheEmuWarrior. I'll take your word for it. Let's check out mana per cavalry. Cavalry +5 attack versus archers. So that works on battle elephants, too. Battle elephants +1/+1 armor, though. They're pretty strong. I would love to see SmoKey do some kind of pike siege push on the TheEmuWarrior, but I don't think it's going to happen. Look at that. TheEmuWarrior saying that tech is strong. I appreciate that, Emu. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to see TheEmuWarrior be monk rushed yet in this show match, but maybe this game will have that in store. It's always fun seeing TheEmuWarrior get monk rushed. He gets so confused. He's like, why is this person monk rushing me? It's a terrible strategy. Okay, so the TheEmuWarrior is already going on to stone. Interesting. He is... Is this a fastish feudal into stone walls? Did I inspire TheEmuWarrior with something? Maybe he figures, I'm Mongols, I'll take this food so fast, and then I'll get my buildings up, and then I'll build stone walls around it, and I'll do some kind of weird FC with Mongols. Maybe that's the plan for the TheEmuWarrior. Meanwhile, what does SmoKey have? SmoKey looks like he's doing a more traditional FC with these gargantuan palisade walls. So this is telling me that SmoKey is definitely interested in booming. He does not want to make army to take map control. He wants to just start out with a lot of map instead. TheEmuWarrior could actually pick up this villager if he gets feudal age soon, though. Does TheEmuWarrior know about that villager? No, he does not. Oh, he does now, but the situation is not the same. Okay, so the Emu Warrior actually has the food that he needs to click up to the next stage. He's in Feudal. Market Blacksmith going down. Nope. Okay, so the Emu Warrior is just going to do a standard FC then. He just took a little bit of stone for no reason, looks like. SmoKey is not going to run into this town center. So Emu Warrior claims to prefer closed maps, but SmoKey is the one that's been picking closed maps as his home map. And SmoKey just riding through that town center arrow fire like a boss. There's only 4 villagers in there. Emu Warrior is on his way to the Castle Age. Maybe Erenbai against the Pikes. I don't know how strong they are late game. Pikemen really struggle against heavy cavalry. Like fully upgraded Imperial Age cavalry, they still win against pikemen. Definitely in equal numbers, and maybe even in slight... They're like a soft counter. If you've got a lot of power units, which you can do because you can like pick the fights and divide and conquer the pikemen, you got pretty good odds. Pikemen are hard. It's hard to counter heavy cavalry with pikemen. You really need halbs. And the thing, there was a time when halbs didn't even exist, when paladins just roamed free. Emu Warrior says, if you're making pikes as Mongols and imp, you are dead. I mean, yeah, Mongols are not really designed to make pikemen. Mongols are all about that ranged damage output, while preventing you from damaging their units from range by having a meat shield in front, either in the form of a siege ram with drill or hussars. Emu says big walls, and SmoKey says fake news. SmoKey is done bigger. So the Emu Warrior is Castle Age now. Where's the second town center? Oh! He's building a castle first. What is this? What is this? Emu Warrior not booming? Maybe he's not booming because that's what SmoKey would expect him to do. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's going to wall that off too. So maybe this is like a defensive castle to protect against a siege monk push. Yeah, he's right. It's so expensive now. When this map was originally designed, walls were cheaper. Let's put it that way. So maybe the Emu Warrior thinks that SmoKey is going to siege monk push him, and so he's building a castle here to secure his main gold. And then the Emu Warrior will proceed to boom. I have to admit, I haven't seen the Emu Warrior greedily boom much this show match, except as the Khmer. Because he probably thought he could, because it was arena. Alright, so SmoKey is Castle Age now. Let's take a look at SmoKey's resources. And, yep, this is Monk Rush. At least I think it is. It's got a lot of wood and a lot of stone. Maybe it's a castle drop. Dang. What does SmoKey know about Emu's base? So SmoKey does not know about that castle there. But fortunately for SmoKey, I think he's planning on castle dropping over here, because it's where the Emu Warrior's berries are, and there's a gold down here. But we'll see. Maybe SmoKey will wander straight into Emu's castle, which would be a disaster. Come on, SmoKey, just build an outpost. Just one outpost. Okay, he sees the walls. He sees the Mangadai. He's like, nope. And what does the Emu Warrior see? Oh, he's going to build the castle right there. Alright. Well, the Emu Warrior sees the villagers building the castle, and then deletes this so they can get at that. And SmoKey builds walls on the other side. Poor SmoKey is trapped. Oh, man. Disaster.
Yes.
All these villagers will die. SmoKey should know better. Like, he should know you cannot do a blind castle drop against your opponent at a mid-1500 level. You can't do it. So now SmoKey is 800 score behind. And he builds his castle at home instead. He's going to build a town center here. Will the TheEmuWarrior find it and deny it, is the question. Okay, the TheEmuWarrior finds it with his scout. Can SmoKey get this town center up in time? No, he cannot. These villagers have to flee. SmoKey having a rough game. SmoKey with the quick walls, though. TheEmuWarrior has to take some time to finish killing that palisade. And then he comes. So the TheEmuWarrior looking for some economic damage against SmoKey. Maybe he thought that SmoKey thought that he was just going to boom. And he punished SmoKey for making that assumption. Where's SmoKey's scout? Does SmoKey even have a scout? SmoKey does not have a scout. Okay. I don't know what happened to SmoKey's scout. We're a pleb caster. We didn't catch it, but I'm assuming that it was killed somehow. Somehow not by any of Emu's buildings. Well, in Castle Age. Because he didn't know about this castle. Okay. Emu says SmoKey lost his scout because he hit feudal second. Makes sense. So there was a scout war. Okay. Siege Workshop going down for SmoKey. He's on 2 town centers now. SmoKey's got 36 villagers. And the TheEmuWarrior has 38. So the TheEmuWarrior is only now building a second town center. So SmoKey actually got his second town center down before the TheEmuWarrior did. The TheEmuWarrior is just going to stand here and kill this town center. And SmoKey, I don't think SmoKey's going to stop it. He should delete this town center foundation. Nope. Oh! Mangonel gets a hit on those Mangadai. He gets 2 hits on the Mangadai. Wow. Lots of kills. CDing, says Emu. It's one of the hip new terms. It means castle dropping.
Yes.
It's how the kids are talking these days. So, come on, Emu. Finish off this town center, man. But TheEmuWarrior, okay, he is making some more Mangadai. And he is booming on 2 town centers. SmoKey booming on 2 town centers. Now SmoKey's going to come finish this town center. Finish what he started. Is anybody going for relics? Well, it looks like the TheEmuWarrior has no monasteries. And SmoKey has no monasteries either. He is, however, building a town center. And the TheEmuWarrior wants to open a path up for himself on this side. Alright, these guys came in through here. That's annoying, so SmoKey can't keep TheEmuWarrior from raiding him on this side. And now the TheEmuWarrior wants to come in this way. He's got more Mangadai. SmoKey has a pretty tight-knit defense here of his base. It's going to have to pull these villagers back. Emu can't get any damage in over there. SmoKey is out of stone. Well, this stone is not safe, but this stone is. So I guess he could take stone over there. It's not so bad. I find their lack of stone walls disturbing. So SmoKey is on 4 town centers, booming away. How many town centers is the TheEmuWarrior on? Chris says, Mangadai are pretty nice for murdering farms. That's a good point. I don't think that the TheEmuWarrior has attacked any of SmoKey's farms, though. SmoKey, oh, laming the deer. Alright. SmoKey is going to chase his Mangadai away. A lot of them are low health with the 2 Mangonels, and then he's going to patch the hole in the wall here. Emu needs to consider making a farm at some point. That's true, actually. Emu, I think Emu was afraid of booming because he was afraid of the late game matchup. He has, it's like 7 farms now. Nope. 8, 9, 10. It's got 10 farms that are either built or in the process of being built. What's his villager count? 62. SmoKey 69. So Emu definitely looking for some damage here early on. But not getting as much as he thought he was going to. These villagers will go down, though. Three villagers down. And the Mangadai have to get out of there. SmoKey should start making some military. He would be dead if Emu made siege. He would be in rough shape. He's got a castle here, but remember that SmoKey does have siege of his own. So he could potentially trade siege weapons, but it would be very awkward. I'm not sure what Emu's plan is here. I think Emu should... Maybe it would have been productive for Emu to go like... And I've seen Mongols do this on Arena before, like a castle drop right here, make trebs, and then they get castle age just after you do, or maybe they even get there before. And they have trebs of their own, and then you run in with like 10 Mangadai, and you dodge the castle fire and you snipe trebs. I've seen Mongols do that. It's so obnoxious. Chris says, it's a wood gold unique unit. It's hard to 1TC with how many it is to boom behind. How easy it is to boom behind. Well, these guys are mid-1500s, Chris. But yes, we did see Emu micro these Mangadai, and we might actually see... Alright, he does dodge them there. SmoKey gets another hit. He dodges. I mean, it's tough. 3 Mangadai. Alright, he does it. He does it, though. Town center denied, snipes 3 Mangadai. That's so obnoxious. And 3 more villagers go down for SmoKey. SmoKey's at 88, and the TheEmuWarrior is at 80. SmoKey says, sheesh. I agree. So these guys are mid-1500s. I think they're like 1550, Chris. It's a best-of-5 show match between SmoKey and the TheEmuWarrior. TheEmuWarrior is known for booming, and SmoKey is known for being crazy. But SmoKey also knows how to boom. I don't know. I can't explain that, Ja. I've never played against you in a 1v1. And I think I played with you in a free-for-all once. Alright, what is this right here? Oh, okay, this is just... I thought this might have been like a castle drop or something. Well, only 4 villagers. I thought this might have been sneak stables in the corners. I don't know. It's always fun to see players sending villagers out across the map. Because villagers are expensive, so you know it's got to be good. TheEmuWarrior, nowhere near the food that he needs to click up. Let's see how far SmoKey is from Imperial Age. Both players have a pretty big wood imbalance, actually. There's so much forest on this map and so closed. Maybe they don't have... Maybe there's just like that propensity to not build so many farms. There's a lot of open space here, and I think SmoKey would like to farm this. But he's got to get this town center up to secure farmland in this area first. Chris says, whoever loses, tell them I'm willing to play on their account. Alright, so the villagers are going to garrison the Mangadai, murder some farms, murder 3 farms, and, oh, they almost get that Mangonel. Emu microing. Alright. So what's the plan here, Emu? I think Emu's window for doing damage with the Mangadai and Castle Age is done. Emu, he needs Imperial Age, he needs a castle drop right here. He needs to make a bunch of trebs, and he needs to flatten this. I know I made it sound easy, but I think the play for Emu is Imperial Age at this point. And he's fully boomed, honestly, so I don't think Emu's going to be too far away. Chris says, not much Burmese can really do late game versus this. I mean, with good Onager micro, you can halberdier Onager confidently if you add enough Hussar, but Mongols can be 30 vills behind going into late game and still win because of Civ. Well, we were talking about some of the Burmese unique techs, Chris. We were talking about how Howdah and Manipur cavalry could make elephants really good at stampeding through Emu's town, or make hussars really good at ripping through Mangadai. One of them gives extra attack against Mangadai, or archers in general, and the other gives more armor to the elephants. And I think that is the plan here. SmoKey is basically going to hit Imperial Age, and he's going to mass a bunch of stables, and he's going to turn on production. He's got 48 on farms, so maybe he's just going to go straight into Hussar, but I doubt it. He'll probably go elephants. Alright. So SmoKey is on his way to Imperial Age. He's housed. He's getting all of the... Okay, he does want Hussars. SmoKey wants to just flood Emu with Hussars. He's counting on Emu not walling up and playing defensively. He's assuming he can get in there and disrupt Emu heavily. Let's see what the Emu's got. Emu is on his way to Imperial Age as well. He is actually making a monk to pick up relics. Okay, I like this outpost here. This should give Emu some warning. The only thing that would be better than this outpost would be a town center right here and an outpost. SmoKey got those stables up pretty fast. So now the Emu warrior himself wants to make light cav, probably Hussar. Okay, the Emu warrior building himself a little base in the corner and looking to prioritize the relics. He knows this is going to go late game. He wants to get relics to give him a gold advantage. Manigadai go back to doing 3 damage to Burmese elephants, if I remember correctly, after last changes. We'll see here. I don't know. I don't think that SmoKey is ultimately going to go elephants, but we'll check to see what the damage output is. Emu warrior seeing the cavalry goes camels. I mean, Mongols don't have great camels, but they do get the job done as long as there aren't as long as there isn't too much of a disadvantage. Emu warrior is Imperial Age, and the Burmese light cav are headed out across the map already, looking to cause trouble. SmoKey looking to break in here. Let's see what upgrades SmoKey has. He's getting the armor now, and it's literally just a light cav spam. SmoKey, come on, man. What is this? Where's the unique tech? You think Hussar is a really good choice here? Ellie is just too impossible. I think he'd have to be ahead. Like, he'd have to be able to consistently pump elephants out of all these stables and stampede across the map and basically give Emu the chance of either running away and losing his town or fighting and losing his army. But, yeah, we'll see here. These Mangadai are still 9 attack. Yeah, elephant would need to be one big push. And that he might not be in the position for that. He may never be in the position for that. But I don't think SmoKey really wants elephant. He's not put nearly enough on gold for it. He's getting all of the raiding techs, and he's building even more stables, and he's putting even more on food. So this eco balance is telling me that the plan is just Hussar. Just overrun my opponent with Hussar. But I don't think SmoKey has gotten Manipur cavalry yet. Let's check. Let's see. Oh, he has. He's gotten Manipur cavalry. He has not gotten Howdah. So the Hussars are here, and they are dealing 5 bonus damage per hit to ranged units. So if the unit fires a projectile, they deal 5 extra damage to it. So let's see where he's at. So the Emu warrior is not at Elite Mangadai yet. He has to build camels because he wants to shred these Hussar. These Hussar have 6 pierce armor. So right now, the Mangadai are dealing 3 damage to them per shot. And they have 95 health. So these Mangadai need upgrades still. I think Elite Mangudai are what, 8 base attack or something like that? Could be wrong. So the TheEmuWarrior, he does have Bracer, he does not have Chemistry yet. And he does not have Elite Mangudai yet. Both players are doing the right thing, taking corners and mid separately for map controls. I like to see this. No, yeah, I agree. SmoKey has built all of this in here. And Emu actually built this down here, and SmoKey doesn't know about it. SmoKey running in for the raid. If this were Tech Chariot style, there'd be like stone walls everywhere. I hate raids. The kind of thing I look over and I see I've lost all but 40 of my villagers or something. I'm like, oh, well, alright, I guess it's GG. Elite Mangudai are 8+4. Alright, that's what I thought. He still has... He is not... Emu is getting Chemistry now and Blast Furnace for his camels. He's not quite there yet. He actually does not have that many in gold. Not as many as I would expect for how many camels and Mangudai he wants to produce. SmoKey is sieging this castle. So the TheEmuWarrior needs to delete this house right here, and he needs to sneak out and snipe that Treb with his Mangudai, and then go back to fighting under the castles. His own Treb isn't going to cut it. Alright, maybe he'll just come this way instead. SmoKey is running away. Well, yep, that's the idea. Costing gold for Mangudai the upgrades. Halb is too cheap for Burmese to add. Okay, so this trebuchet will go down. And the TheEmuWarrior's cleaned up that outpost. He has nothing on gold, though. Where are all of TheEmuWarrior's gold miners? Oh, okay. SmoKey is over here responding to Emu's raids. Emu is building sneak stables in the corner. And what's the plan here from SmoKey? I mean, he needs an answer to these camels somehow. Let's see what SmoKey's resources look like. He's still got so much on food. 74 food. 15 on gold. 31 on wood. 129 villagers. And he's not even pop capped. Okay, so what's SmoKey waiting for? Still just Mangudai. Where's Emu at with the elite upgrade? Still not there. The Hussars do go down. Burmese not having skirm is a big handicap here. He needs to raid and split up the main force. Idle every TC and overwhelm with eco. Oh, okay. SmoKey is going into cannons. I don't like that. I don't think cannons is the play. Mangudai just love to just dive in there and snipe cannons. It's like SmoKey wants to push in through here. Move these Trebs back, SmoKey, or you'll lose them. Alright, SmoKey does get in with all of these Hussar. Emu is kind of segmented off this side of the gate. Alright, this side of his base. He is building stone walls behind this gate now. Manipur Hussar should shred Mangudai, I think. I think that was the plan, BP, but the TheEmuWarrior is not letting, well, maybe he is now, not letting SmoKey anywhere near his Mangudai. And he's making Mongolian camels, which I'm actually proud of. Yeah, players not making enough siege. Well, I don't know. I think both players feel like their siege could be easily sniped for low cost. Like, we've got Hussar here to easily snipe Mongolian siege, and then we've got Mangudai here to easily snipe Burmese siege. I have to admit, I still want to see elephants. I think SmoKey can do it. It'll be expensive, but I think SmoKey could do elephants. Holy, look at all this gold SmoKey has, too. TheEmuWarrior raiding him. SmoKey needs to build successive stone walls out here, like Chris said. Start to stonewall off successive sections of the map. So this game actually came in 2 parts, and we're still on part 1 of the final game. So it sounds like the final game was quite epic then. Okay. SmoKey is at... Okay, he lost some villagers, actually. He's at 96 villagers, and the TheEmuWarrior is at 119. And the TheEmuWarrior wants to be pop-capped. Raiding SmoKey now. These raids, actually. SmoKey could be struggling with the raids. The TheEmuWarrior has built stables in the corners of the map, in the edges of the map. SmoKey has to respond to it. So what's SmoKey going to do? Hussar just waiting. Alright, what's SmoKey's vill count now? 93? And with 3 on wood and 4,800 wood. Alright, he is going to go respond to it. SmoKey needs to wise up and build stone walls, though. He built some here. And this is open, though. I don't think he realizes it. Let's see what SmoKey's exploration is like. No, he assumes that this forest goes to the edge of the map. So he's going to have more units showing up in his base. Okay, camels, just camels murdering some Hussar here. No big deal. Okay, SmoKey's stonewalling that off. And he needs to stonewall over here. He's making safe his base. But I think SmoKey is at a big population disadvantage. He's only got like 20 military. The TheEmuWarrior, I believe, is pop-capped. Yep. The TheEmuWarrior has 130 villagers and 70 military. So I think this is... I think SmoKey's in rough shape. Emu is going to come over here to find this walled off, but he can just go around this way if he clicks inside. Yeah, I don't understand either. At 1,500, people should probably be able to add a counter, and he could have ended in Castle Age, maybe. Alright, so the Emu is now going for the Drill Siege, it looks like. He's getting Cap Ram now. And I don't think that the TheEmuWarrior realizes that this is open still. SmoKey's going to come in here to defend this. But I agree. I think that Hussar kind of... You don't really need the mobility. There's like only a few sections of the map that you can fight over now. The rest of it's being stonewalled off. Alright, what's the TheEmuWarrior doing? He does have Elite Mangadai now. He's probably had them for a while, who knows. SmoKey is making Arambai. What? Oh, you guys in your CA. Really? Arambai? Mangadai are going to shred Arambai. And it goes out of sync. But thankfully we have a part 2. So let's return to the replays and view the restoration. Who will win, the TheEmuWarrior or SmoKey? Part 2 is about 1 to 2 minutes forward in time. Okay, yeah, it looks like SmoKey is making a push over here with bombard cannons and siege weapons. I'm not really sure. Looks like Emu lost some stuff and he's complaining about it. Where did Emu's Mangadai go? Maybe that's what he's complaining about. I guess I would too. Oh, here's some Mangadai. Alright. TheEmuWarrior with some hussars over here. TheEmuWarrior lost about 30 villagers and all of his army. It looks like there was some really brutal fight that we weren't able to get, that sort of between the restore points. So can TheEmuWarrior come back from that? Now, there's no real reason for TheEmuWarrior to fight this out here. I mean, not really. What does he get? He's just donating army to SmoKey, who has a military advantage in this location. Alright, well, TheEmuWarrior is booming back up to 100 villagers, at least, I think. Actually, he's not making any more. He's at 96 so far. He is raiding SmoKey's gold over here. Both players have wanted to take this gold. Alright, big fight. And the Mangudai are murdering the Arambai, as we expected. Arambai are just so inaccurate. They are not the play. And I think Mongols get decent arbs, too, if he ever really, wanted to make sure that he was shredding the Arambai. I think their arbs are just missing the final armor. Same with their Mangudai, honestly, really. 0+2. Pierce. Alright, SmoKey deciding to respond to this raid and flooding Hussar up here for himself. TheEmuWarrior is still pop-capped, but the difference is the TheEmuWarrior has about 20 fewer bills this time, which means that the TheEmuWarrior has an even bigger army. Okay, TheEmuWarrior coming back. SmoKey wants this gold. Emu is going to kill the villagers that are making it. Now, SmoKey has found these raiding buildings up here. TheEmuWarrior queuing up another wave of camels and some more Hussar to deal with all of SmoKey's Hussar. SmoKey is back over here, wants to make a push on the TheEmuWarrior. Attack move is still king, even with the weird changes recently. Yeah, that's what I always use, attack move. Alright, Emu getting a raid on SmoKey's economy over here. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Rip. Here comes the TheEmuWarrior for another 10 villager kills, probably. SmoKey's economy is healthy, though. I mean, he's got over 100 villagers. But it may not be after this raid. Let's see. SmoKey sending Hussar back to deal with it. You guys and your Hussar, like seriously, this map should not be about Hussar. There should be enough stone walls and gates and halberdiers and confined spaces that Hussar should not. It should not happen on this map. But somehow these guys are making it work. SmoKey, SmoKey, SmoKey. Alright, so SmoKey is not pop-capped. He needs 50 more population space. TheEmuWarrior is pop-capped. So the TheEmuWarrior has a bigger army than SmoKey. It's still kind of beyond me why SmoKey would pick Burmese for this map. Like, who picks a map saying, I'm going to spam Hussar on them, and then picks the most closed map possible? SmoKey had no idea what Emu was going to pick for this map. It could have been Teutons. Emu loves Teutons. It was free pick, no repeat, and Emu hasn't played Teutons yet. Teutons are fantastic on closed maps like Black Forest. Emu had just too much safe food eco. So, SmoKey, now that you're here, explain yourself. Why the Burmese? on this map. He wanted Castle Drop Arambai. Ah. Alright, so SmoKey did discover that this was open, and he closed it off, and TheEmuWarrior's building another stable here. TheEmuWarrior's got a push, though, on SmoKey's buildings. We've got some speedy siege rams here. Yeah, Chris came, and then TheEmuWarrior started building farms. Castle dropped in Arambai. Oof. I mean, I know that there are people out there that really like Arambai. I personally do not really like them. They were kind of broken, and now, in my opinion, they're sort of meh. But then again, I'm used to playing as Byzantines with extra armor on buildings and on arena, and so the Arambai never get in anymore. But there was a time when you were like, you saw your opponent had Burmese on arena, and you just knew what was coming every single time. It was some form of Arambai castle. There might be a castle drop, it might be 2 defensive castles and a fast in. You didn't know, but it would involve Arambai somehow. So TheEmuWarrior is still pop-capped. SmoKey is clinging on with 145, so he's at 50 population disadvantage. And these Arambai are going to help SmoKey win this melee fight here. And TheEmuWarrior needs to leave now, where these Hussar do damage to his Mangadai mass. Chris says, I didn't see the opening, but a more closed wood map can lay validity to Burmese man-at-arm transitions. This map definitely looks like knights plus boom to forward would be strong. Yeah, that's true. We did mention that earlier, how like the free lumber camp upgrades might be valuable to Burmese on this if they want to do some man-at-arms shenanigans. Alright, so SmoKey has called the GG. TheEmuWarrior is victorious. He takes 3 out of the 5 games, making him the winner of the show match. But well played from both players. Definitely a lot of fun. When Emu sent these Rex over, he had a lot of nice things to say about SmoKey. I mean, you wouldn't even guess it was the same SmoKey that plays in our community games. He's like, oh, SmoKey, he's a great guy, a worthy adversary. He was really happy with the show match. So, good work, guys. Fun stuff. I think all the relics ended up getting picked up during the game. I think SmoKey got 1 or 2, and Emu got the rest. Let's take a look. No! SmoKey had most of the relics. Interesting. What was the KD? Ah, okay, this is why. This is why Emu won right here. Emu was very worthy as well. Yep, it looked like a great matchup. Largest army of 90 for the TheEmuWarrior. Alright, so that's it, boys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I hadn't put out any Age of Empires content in a while, and I wanted to put out some more. It's a funny story, actually. I haven't been doing much Age of Empires lately because I've been working on learning Python to develop some bots for the server, and then start on an important map inspection Age of Empires project. So, every once in a while, I'll play World of Warships with the very small part of the clan that enjoys World of Warships. And I got a super container yesterday that gave me a week of premium. So I actually think that we're going to do a World of Warships stream immediately, maybe not immediately, but like 30 minutes after this one. I know that isn't that interesting to this crowd, but we are looking to compete and play competitively in both games. And hopefully once I get the clan up on its feet for World of Warships, I can focus on some more Age of Empires stuff. TheEmuWarrior says, I won because I got an extra gold and SmoKey didn't. Nah. Chris says, usual siege combos to close out make the game mistake. Like a python on my right arm. Just too many camels and mostly kept your Mangadai alive as well. I'm here when I'm around, you know, just UK times. No, we appreciate the fact that you are a night owl and that you are able to join us, Chris. Emu says Discord. Yep, so that's the community. We just released an animal lover bot. A bot that looks up some random animal APIs and posts a picture of an animal every single day. Every 20 to 24 hours, she posts a new, just random animal picture talking about how cute it is. So, you guys will have to go check that out. She even talks, too. She'll chat with you a little bit. Not too much, but a little. So, we're going to end the stream here. Fantastic show match. Let me just confirm with Yo-Yo and Ronald Rage and see what their streaming plans are. I don't think they have any. Assuming that they don't, I will do a Warship stream in the next couple of minutes here, because I have not done a Warship stream in a very long time, like weeks. So we'll get that going. But fantastic show match, guys. Thank you so much for being around in the community. It's fun, even if somebody doesn't necessarily want to be a member of the clan or be a clan member. I mean, we still need all kinds of people in that server playing with us and generating ideas and picking on us, and we pick on them too. It's just fun stuff. So thanks for the show match, guys. We love you guys. All right, so with that, have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, giving your advice and ideas. And I'd love to see you on the next stream, but I understand because it's a different game. You might not be interested, but I will do another Age of Empires stream soon, and I would love to see you guys there.